In Mission Valley, KUSI's Steve Bosch is there live. It was a big mess in Mission Valley today. Steve, how's it looking right now?
Well, I'll tell you, Alan, I have water in front of me. I have water to the left of me. I've got water behind me. I've got water everywhere here in Mission Valley. I'll tell you, it's been quite a day. The San Diego River, which is just behind me here, crested at 13 feet and 9 inches at around 10 o'clock this morning. And that, my friends, is a record. We spent much of the day here, and we have seen rescues, we have seen evacuations, and we have seen some nightmarish traffic jams throughout the day.
Mission Valley is a floodplain designed to channel the overflow of water and send it out of the valley into the ocean. But not as much water as we've experienced in the past 4 days. Even the natives are shocked.
And I've never seen the river get this high.
Bill Harris is with the city's water department and keeps a sort of a tally as best he can of the problems, especially on the roadways.
Every major thoroughfare that crosses the river closed at this point. That means Qualcomm Way, Mission Center Road, Friars at Fashion Valley Road, for instance. Friars itself is open, Fashion Valley Road is closed. And all of the usual places, the entrances back into Fashion Valley Mall, the entrances into Mission Valley Center, those are problematic.
We're at Hazard Center Drive and Mission Center Road. The San Diego River runs just on the other side of the elevated trolley track there. And if you can see that little dark spot in the water there, that is the roof of a car that is stuck in the water. Now, Dixon, if you can pan up this way toward the north, you can see that Mission Center Road is totally underwater all the way north to Friars Road.
The lobby floor of the Premier Inn's hotel in the valley is underwater. 48 people trapped inside with nowhere to go. Out in the parking lot, our morning anchor Dan Plant found some visitors, basketball players from Colorado here for a tournament, and a couple of visitors from Alaska.
Well, we hope for some. We wanted to go to the beach, but we got hit with this flood, so we're kind of stuck in the hotel now.
It's pretty crazy. We weren't expecting it, but I don't know, trying to make the best of it.
We were expecting it in other places, but we didn't expect it here. I mean, we knew it was going to rain, but we didn't know it was going to be this much.
So what have you seen over here on the other side?
It's just really a good view. A lot of people up there that haven't heard anything from lifeguards or anything, so yeah, they're just waiting to see what happens.
What happened was an evacuation, one by one in rubber boats, including a pregnant woman. This is the Swiftwater Rescue Team, who's been somewhat busy the last few days. The parking lot at the Handlery Hotel is inundated with water right up to the front door. This pickup truck still in the parking lot will give you an idea of just how deep that water is. Next door to the Handlery is the Archstone Apartments, 400 units that at first was going to be totally evacuated. But most of the units are up and away from the water, so the decision was made to allow those who wanted to leave, and those who wanted to stay could stay. Some people left. Lots and lots of water in Mission Valley, and the rain isn't over yet. But surprisingly, in the Hazard Center area and the malls here, the water hasn't forced many businesses to close.
With the very few exceptions, the hotel being one of them, and a few other businesses, there hasn't been the level of water intrusion into the businesses. This is not to say that that hasn't happened. It has happened all over the valley.
So from Mission Valley here, if you're headed to the mall tonight, you might want to leave a little bit early, and you might want to bring a heavy dose of patience as well. Earlier today, I talked to some of the officials at the Fashion Valley Mall, and they said the best access to get into the mall would be the 5 freeway and either take SeaWorld Drive or Morena Boulevard. That's the best way to get here. The parking lots at the rear of the mall do have a lot of water, but they told me there's ample parking here, and they do have some of those parking structures, so you can park. But I would suggest if you don't have to be out tonight, don't be out. But I know there are a lot of late Christmas shoppers, and you got to do what you got to do, Alan.
All right. Yeah, it's hard to imagine that much water that quickly. All right, Steve,
What
thank you.
a day it's been.
It has.
Thank you, Steve.